Hello, everybody. What you're watching now is me trying to teach you how to tie the dreadnought. What happened was that the audio kind of fiddled, kind of got broken and got unsynced from the video. So you're just gonna have to listen to me and watch me flap my mouth and say nothing. But this is the dreadnought, and I based it off the Trinity knot. Basically, I wanted to add a little bit more to it, but this is me just untying it in the process of telling you about it. I invented this knot. Um, this is the only knot I actually can say that I actually not took from any other creator on YouTube. But what you're gonna need is a very very long tie, about 5 feet. You can have it just a little bit shorter, but I prefer 5 feet. What you're gonna have is a blade end just below your belly button. This is a little end knot, so you're gonna be tying it with the little end. If you have a vest, that you could have it a little bit higher than usual, because you're not gonna be showing it to everybody. But let's have it a little bit below the belly button. Make your dimple and take your tail end, place it over. And after you place it over, you're gonna go under. All right, go around like that. You're gonna take your tail end. You're gonna put it under the entire knot. Like that. You have this little spiral thing going on. After that, you're going to take your tail end. You're going to go over the knot and to the side. Like that. And you're going to have this little body that look like you have a finished knot. That's going to be the bottom of the Trinity knot. You're going to take your tail end. You're going to put it under the entire knot and over. So you have it on top of the knot. You're going to take the loop that you just made, and you're going to take the tail, and you're going to put it in the loop that you just made. Keep your thumb there, because you're going to use it again. Keep it kind of loose. And you see here that what you just did is you went over and around, and you're going to follow through like that, and go behind. And take the loop that you just made, and take the tail end and pull it through. Like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the tail end and immediately put it behind. And now you get to tighten it. I'm going to teach you how to tighten a Trinity knot, because this is what it is, a Trinity knot. You're going to take the top part of the Trinity knot, you're going to pull it from the behind. And from the behind, now you're going to take the side end, whatever side it is on, and you're going to pull it from the behind. And you're going to take the tail end, and you're going to pull it like that. And just do that over and over again. And now, try to not make it too tight, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. But I'm just going to start tightening this. What I like to do is make it a little bit bulky, but I don't think I really need to do that, because it's kind of a flat knot. Alright. From here, since you have the Trinity knot, what you're going to have is a little slit at the bottom, alright, where the tail end is coming out of. Usually you would put it around a collar, but you're going to do this fold like that. Not going to twist it around, you're going to fold it. You're going to fold it and put it out front. Now the back end is going to be showing, right? You're going to take that, and you're going to put it in that loop right there. One of that really old loop, one of the first loops you made. You're going to pull it through, like so. What you're going to need to do is you're going to have the edges of the tie touching each other. Alright, you see the edges of the tie? They need to be touching each other, and make sure that, see that leftmost point, it's not going to duck under. I'll tell you why in a minute. What you're going to do, he's going to take your tail end, and he's going to fold it again, alright? You're going to fold it, and you're going to put it through the next loop. I don't know what I'm talking about. that loop right there. You're going to fold it again, just like that. Pull it through, like so. Now you're not going to be fixing it again. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You don't want to pull on that downwards tie too much, or that little point will duck under the tie and you won't be able to finish the tie. From here, you're gonna try to get a hole. You see that little hole? You're gonna try to make it as big as possible by putting your finger through it, and you're gonna have to brute force your way through it. And you see your fingers popping out right there. Now I'm gonna do this little like pinky type thing where I touch the tip of my index finger, and I like push it through so I can like grab it from the other side. You're gonna fold your tie again, and you're gonna try to pull it through. I'm trying to get my thumb in there as well. I'm trying to get that hole really, really big. And before I put the tie through, and there you have it. Alright. And there you have your very, very dirty dreadnought. But I'm going to teach you how to fix it. Now, again, you're going to have all the tips showing and touching each other so you can have this octagonal look. See right there, the tips aren't showing, so you can put that right there. Just fix it around. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to try to get that hole on the side where your tail end is coming out as small as possible. So what we're going to do is, first off, have all the tips pointing each other. I'll tell you that later, but what you're going to do is you're going to take your the bottommost triangle, you see, alright, you're trying to make it small. I'm telling you that right now. You're going to take your bottommost triangle, you're going to pull from the behind, like that, right? Keep your edges touching each other. Alright, from there, you're going to pull from that triangle right there, because that's where the tie is actually going, from the behind, but not too much. Make sure your edges are always touching each other so you can have that octagonal look. And then you're going to pull your tail end not too far again so you looks good. Make sure all the lines are touching each other. Usually that bottom tie is not touching it, so you're just going to have to pull it. And usually you don't put it behind. You're going to put it under and behind, like that, what I'm doing right now. And from there, you're going to take your tie, you're going to pull it up. Make sure your tie's behind. Don't pull it too much or you'll ruin the tie. Feel last adjustments. Make that line touch. Usually it's the bottom one. I'll tell you that again. And from there, it looks like you're done. Just pull your collar down. And there you have it. The Dreadnought. Invented by Charlie Trim. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them down in the comment section below, and have a nice day. I don't know. Thank you for watching.